There's a way to look at a mountain as if it is the culmination or the collection of all of our struggles, our worries, our fears, our responsibilities, all the things that's required of us. All the stuff that can stress us out, all the stuff that puts pressure on us. And yeah, I've definitely seen those kinds of mountains in my life. How about you? Yeah. So we ascribe hardship to that mountain. We wonder, will we ever reach the top? Will we ever conquer it? But there is another way to look at a mountain, and I imagine you've done it before. For me, it happens when I go to the Smoky Mountains, traveling toward Klingman's Dome. I see the mountains, and I'm in awe. How they tower above everything, how they overlook the valleys. When you're on the top of those mountains, looking down, it's like everything makes more sense. You can see the bigger picture, right? So there's something beautiful about mountains. And I think that's what Psalm 121 is talking about in today's Word of Life. It says, I look up to the mountains. Does my help come from there? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. Oh my. I love that. So the answer is no. My help does not come from the mountain. Even though that mountain may have all those great characteristics, there's still something about it. Something that we in the family of faith are aware of. That mountain was created. So why would we look to the mountain as our source of help or hope? No, we look to the creator of that mountain, the one who made it all. And it's that same one who loves us so much. He is where our help comes from. So don't confuse something strong as the source of your strength. That's a fantastic thought to start today off, because God watches. In fact, I want to read you the next couple scriptures. So verse 3 says, He will not let you stumble. The one who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, He who watches over Israel never slumbers or sleeps. I love that. So, as we apply that to our lives, we remember He's watching over His creation. I hope that can put us in the right perspective to have an amazing day. Look to Him as the source of your help. Not in the things that feel stable, but in the one who created everything.
You have no clue what kind of testimony you are in your hard season to somebody that's watching you walk through this in faith. You have no clue who's watching you. You lost your job, they're watching you. You got that bad diagnosis, they're watching you. You're going through that breakup, they're watching you, and they're seeing how you handle this. You make a decision. I'm gonna walk through this hard season in faith, because how you handle it could be the very seed that is planted in their life to realize this is not some random abstract idea. This is something they really believe. And if it works for them, it can work for me also. Even in hard seasons, I'm standing in faith, even when it costs me something.
I'm not seeing sunshine outside these JFM studio windows. I'm seeing gray clouds. But isn't it funny? Just a little bit of difference in location can cause you to have a sunrise, not the gray clouds. That tells me that I'm going to be experiencing it sometime soon as well. So I'm thankful that behind those clouds, there is a blue sky and beautiful sunshine. And maybe you needed that reminder today, because all you've been seeing are gray, dreary clouds. Remember that sun is always shining. And remember that your hope does not come from your environment. No, your hope comes from your Creator, from your Father. So let Him shine on you today. Here's John Reddick with The Way, right here on the Lifeline Morning Show. Real hope, real faith, real life, and we get to do it together. Hey, thanks for being here. I just wanted to give you a heads up. You might hear me pitch to a song or two. That's because today's podcast is brought to you from a live radio show. So, unfortunately, I can't play the music for you on the podcast, but don't worry, you can still enjoy the music because I put together a Spotify music playlist and a separate song list. and they are waiting for you right now in today's description. So whenever you're done with the show and you want a good pick-me-up in music form, well, it'll be right there for you, okay? Hey, if you'd ever like to hang out with me live, please do. Just go to 885jfm.com, click that On Now button, and press play. I'm on from 6 to 10, Monday through Friday, Central Time. I look forward to hanging out with you. All right, let's get back to the show. Welcome to the first Monday of summer. Here we are. It's finally here. According to the calendar, we are now officially in summer. Are you happy about it? Yeah? I know I'm looking outside these studio windows. I'm like, it's not looking like summer. It's looking gloomy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact of what it is. The first Monday of summer. And y'all are showing up. Oh my. Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I see you listening right now. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that pin pop up on my streaming map. Joel Modest down in Palm Coast, Florida. He's hanging out with us. We got some listeners in Gunnersville. We've got, Reston, Virginia is hanging out with us right now. Thank you for being here. Wheezy, I see you. I hope you're having a great morning. Hope your weekend was fabulous. I had a pretty good one myself. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So, the Thrive Ministry at my church, my wife leads that up. It's a special needs ministry. Well, they did a screening at Lucas Cinemas in Albertville. So we went bright and early. We got set up there so we could kind of check everybody in. And it was like a special needs sensory screening of the David movie. And 2 theater auditoriums were rented, and a bunch of families came in, and they were able to enjoy a movie together. And so happy to be a part of that. Got to meet some people, and it was a lot of fun. Miracle League, they showed up as well with their mascot. It's so cool to see a mascot walking around outside the theater. And so it brought the excitement to these families. So it was so much fun doing that on Saturday morning. And then, hey, we got to get out on the lake on Saturday a little later. And we had some fun. Got to cool off a little bit. Kind of, take a dip in Lake Gunnersville. My little girl is still convinced that there are alligators out there, but I have not seen any. Now, the Right Reverend Larry Walls tells me that there are out there as well, but I haven't seen an alligator in Lake Gunnersville. And I think I'm going to continue believing there are no alligators in Lake Gunnersville. There's no evidence of otherwise for me. And see, it helps me to not think that there are alligators out there, because that would change the way that I enjoy the lake. You know what I mean? So, cautious, yes. Paranoid, no. I hope you got a chance to cool off too, whether that was poolside or maybe you got to really enjoy Father's Day. Maybe y'all did a cookout. I hope you had a blast, whatever you did. And thank you for hanging out, however you're doing that, whether it's on the FM dial, the stream, or on the podcast, even after the show. Hey, I love hearing from you, so let me tell you how to get in touch with me. Just in case you want to say good morning, or send me a GIF, I'll send you one back, or request a song. I happen to have like tens of thousands of those at my fingertips, so let me know, okay? Here's the number to text, 256-967-0885. Again, to text, 256-967-0885. Also, you can call me here at the studio, 256-505-0885. I'd love to hear your voice. Or you can email me, Stephen, with a V, at 885jfm.com. Don't think I forgot about you, Morris Plains, New Jersey. Thank you for hanging out here as well. Y'all are amazing. Oh, and Guten Tag to our friends over in Germany. I see you hanging out too. Now, Toby Mac, love broke through right here, right now, on your 88.5 JFM, making your day better.
My God is greater than any situation I'm facing. Every circumstance that doesn't line up to the will of God shall be moved. It shall be defeated. I'm already victorious. God has already called me his own and said it is finished. Therefore, I'm moving forward in Jesus' name.
Being a father has helped me understand God's love a little differently, and it's not because I suddenly understand everything, but it's just given me a glimpse of something I don't think I ever fully appreciated before having children. Like, my kids can have bad days. They can make mistakes. They can test every ounce of patience I have, but it never changes how much I love them, not even for a second. And if I'm capable of feeling that as like an imperfect father, imagine how great God's love is for all of us. You know, that is a love that doesn't disappear when we get get things wrong or when life gets messy. That's a love that stays. Fatherhood hasn't taught me everything about God, but it's definitely helped me understand one thing a little better. Love for your kids, for your children, it's not earned. That's a love that's given freely and unconditionally. So to all the dads out there showing up for your families, for your kids, God bless you.
Friday, my family and I, we took a road trip. We had to go over to Decatur. Yeah, we've got a partner over there. You might know him, Point Mallard Water Park. Yeah. So, went out there and picked up some tickets that I'll be giving away here on the radio, by the way. Be listening for your chance to win. We're getting closer to giving away some water park passes. But we went out to Decatur, and things were a little different because it was a national holiday. So some places were open. Like, for instance, my daughter loves going to the animal services over in Decatur, so we can go look at the dogs and the cats. She loves pets. And so we look forward to that every time we go over to Decatur. Well, this time, they were closed. That's okay. We ended up going to one of our favorite shops. That's the Electronic Express. They got all kinds of cool stuff in there. And I was looking at the sign, and the one thing that sticks out, it's like one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Yeah, you've got all kind of electronics, TVs, computers, and mattresses. I'm like, where on earth? What? Mattresses and electronics? That doesn't make sense. But anyway, I got to talking with them, and actually, their furniture and stuff actually does pretty well in there because they got like couches and all the other stuff too. So anyway, we went in there, had a good time. Moral of the story is, on the way back, we got to take a couple of detours. Yeah. My daughter, she really loves going through Crybaby Holler. It's kind of cool down there. So we ended up driving by and stopping in, and then I'm like, I know there's another spot. We came a couple years ago. See, Grace had this 4-H photo challenge thing. And so we went and grabbed some pictures down at this place. I'm talking to Cassie. I'm like, yeah, remember that place we went? She said, oh, the Cold Hole. I'm like, yeah, that place. So we ended up finding our way back over there. It's so cool. It's like a natural fed spring. The water is actually blue. It's really neat. So we stopped in there and instantly got back in the truck because the mosquitoes were outrageous. They just tried to latch on as soon as they smelled fresh blood. But anyway, a few little, trips every now and then, just getting out in the vehicle and, I don't know, going to some of the local spots. You don't have to go somewhere big. You can just go out, spend some time with the family, have some fun, fight the mosquitoes and have a good time. Spend some time with your family, make some new experiences, and just have some fun. Here's Jamie McDonald with Ain't No Way, right here on the Lifeline Morning Show.
So you've prayed about it, and then you prayed about it again, and then you made a plan, then you made a backup plan, and then you started checking every day for signs that something was finally moving. I know this because I do it too. I pray and then I hover, like God might forget if I stop reminding him, like the whole thing might fall apart if I'm not micromanaging the details. But here's what I've had to learn the hard way. God doesn't need my help. He wants my heart. And those are not the same thing. When you're forcing something to happen, you're not demonstrating faith. You're showing you don't believe God can handle it without you. Often we work harder trying to control the outcome than to trust the one who actually holds it. And sometimes that's just fear wearing a Christian name tag. Waiting isn't wasted time. It's where God prepares you for what he's preparing for you. So here's the question. Am I trusting God? Or am I simply trusting God to do what I've already decided he should do? Because those are two very different prayers. So loosen your grip. Stop forcing the outcome. Stop trying to manage God. And you know what? I will join you.
That's Kim S. Kinney from Facebook. I found that. I'm like, oh, it's so good.
This is Pastor Larry Walls with your Drive Time Devotion. There was once a family who had both a son and a daughter. The mother lived in a temporary apartment and the children went to school on a part-time basis and then to a boarding school at times. The reason was that the father was an importer-exporter by trade and he traveled most of the time all around the world and did not really see his family much at all. One day the teenage daughter asked, "Dad, why is it that you can never be at home with us and spend time? Why can't you travel less and spend time with us doing some fun stuff?" Dad said to her, "Well, honey, I have to work as much as I do so that if I die, You all will have enough money to live on and to survive without me." For years, the family had been without him and only lived a temporary life, far from a normal family life. So now we all know the situation where the mother and daddies have to work just to make ends meet. And then there are those who work until they can get a new car, a new boat, or a new house. Weeks and months and even years go by, and the family is still just living the temporary family life. Never will these imaginary families know what it's like to open the door to come home to one day and mother be standing there in the kitchen with a hot home-baked meal or even dinner on the table and ask, "How was your day today, honey?" Or the dad that says, "Hey, after church today, let's go out and have some family fun or have a family game day." See, the best thing that you can give your family today is you. Ecclesiastes 3:13 says, "Every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of God." Sometimes, though, we, for the sake of making a living, we just forget to simply live. Pray with me. God, as we spend time working and doing life, help us to always take a break and enjoy it with our families, and then most especially with you. For it's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Let me tell you a little bit more about Chucky Robinson, because this guy, oh man, I'm telling you, his music is on point. This man knows how to play a piano. In fact, he even teaches piano. He's a music professor. He's a PhD candidate of 2027, and it's just amazing, all the stuff that he does. So every now and then, he'll pop on and he'll just say, "Hey, what do you know about this?" And then he'll start playing and singing, and oh, it's so good. Now, let me tell you something from a musical standpoint, okay? Because if you don't know this about me, I went to school for music, right? So I was going to be I was on course to be a band director. Never wanted to be a band director. What I wanted to do more than anything was music ministry. That's the reason why I got into music courses. So, and look what I do now. I minister with music. I don't play an instrument per se, but I play the radio. And I can tell you, there are a few things that really embellish music, that help it to sound a little sweeter, a little deeper, a little more colorful, you could even say. There are a lot of terms used in music to kind of tell how something is just a little bit more. Like that word, embellishment, to add some tremolo or to add some dynamics to the music, to bring the volume up, the volume down, to get those soft tones and to get those really harsh ones, when you got that really aggressive music. It's amazing the kind of things you can do with your instrument. Well, Chucky, he knows how to put some flavor on these. And so I want you to take a listen to this. And if you know it, then you need to sing along. So without further ado, Chucky Robinson.
What y'all know about this? I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back.
I want to go to church with Chucky Robinson. Can I do that? I love his music. Oh, he has such a way of playing those songs. And from what I understand, he is the minister of music at Redeeming Love Missionary Baptist Church in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hey, you can find him for yourself if you'd like. Where I found him all the way over there on TikTok. And let me tell you, it's just been amazing watching him do his thing. He's got different series. And in fact, he does teach piano as well. And you can find that in the link there in his profile. So anyway, if you wanted to find him for yourself, his handle is just Chucky Robinson all together. ChuckyRobinson. So anyway, just wanted to let you know how you could find him. I love that as a body of believers, we can learn from each other. We're all at different stages, different ages in life, right? And so we can help each other out. And I came across Caitlin a while back. I've been following her for a minute now, and I've been loving what she's been sharing. And I wonder if maybe this could help you. This was eye-opening to me as well. So here, take a listen, and let's find out.
I just learned something that I'm pretty sure is going to change my relationship with God forever. I got to share this revelation with you because I feel like I've been having a lot of conversations with God lately that revolve around fear because I have some things coming up. They're making me very fearful. But, like, that's not unusual because, like, I'm afraid of a lot of things. And so I feel like it's not outside of the realm of my imagination to be afraid of the things that God asked me to do. And usually, I'm afraid for a little bit. I panic, and then I do it anyway, and it's fine. But I've been panicking. I'm in panic mode. And so I've been talking to him a lot about these things that I'm afraid of. And I keep saying things like, God, I know that the whole purpose of this is to refine me and to make me stronger. And there's something good for me on the other side of it. Yada, yada, yada. I know these things. I have experienced these things firsthand. But it doesn't stop me from feeling the fear, right? I just want to get past the point where I don't feel afraid anymore. And he kept bringing up this word to me. I would see it everywhere. You know, it was in the movies my kids were watching. It was in the songs that I would get stuck in my head. And the word was adventure. And I felt like he was telling me, like, these things that I'm asking you to do, they're not some blind test of your obedience, right? They're an adventure. I'm inviting you on an adventure with me, not just let's see how good you behave. So then the other morning, I'm waking up and I'm like in that place where I'm half asleep, half awake. And I feel like God spoke something to me so clearly. And he said, the refinement is not the goal. The refinement is part of the process. And I just got this like mental picture of going on a hike, you know, like hiking up a mountain. Why do you go on a hike? You go on a hike for the views that you're going to see at the top, right? Nobody climbs the mountain just for the heck of it. Nobody climbs a mountain to make their legs stronger. But making your legs stronger is just a natural part of the process. The more you climb, the stronger you will become. And so I kind of felt like he was pointing out to me that the refinement is not the end game. And I was looking at it totally wrong because I've been thinking that refinement is the whole point. The whole point of this life is so that I can become who God created me to be, so that I can be refined into that person, molded into the person that he created from the beginning, and strip away everything that doesn't align with that. And he was basically like, no, I mean, that's going to happen. That's going to happen as you go along, but that's not the point. The point is that I have good things for you because I'm a good dad. And I just want to take you on adventures and show you cool stuff and let you see the world and see things that you never would have experienced on your own. That is the point. And the refinement will come as you walk it out. I don't know, something about that just hit me because I feel like I'm constantly looking for the next battle to fight. Like I can't just relax in life. I'm constantly like, okay, what's the next bomb? What's the next monumental crisis that I'm going to have to deal with to make me a stronger person? And naturally, we will face battles. You will face obstacles that you will have to overcome, just like when you're hiking. You're going to come up against some big rocks that you're going to have to climb over. You're going to meet some rushing waters that you're going to have to wade through because it's a part of the journey that you're on. But those are not the end goal. The end goal is the beautiful view that you get on the other side of it. So I don't know if anybody else needed that reminder today. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But I feel like we all need to remember that the journey's supposed to be fun. That it's supposed to be an adventure that you get to enjoy. Just remember what you're working towards. You're working towards the beauty that's on the other side of everything that you're going through right now. Just don't stop short of it, because then all of this would have been wasted. The adventure is out there. You just got to find it.
Came across Danny on TikTok, and he's got quite a perspective shift for all of us. I thought, ooh, you know what? This one's challenging, but let's take a listen and see.
You want to know something? I'm not sure bad things happen to good people. I think bad things happen to everyone, but the way good people respond is what makes them good. It's what makes those bad things stand out more. Because being a good person doesn't mean life gives you an easier road. It doesn't mean you avoid heartbreak and loss or disappointment. But I think the difference is in what happens after. Like, do you let the pain make you resentful? The disappointment make you bitter? Do you let what happened to you become what you are? Because that's the real test. Not whether life hurts you, because it will. Man, it will. Not whether people let you down or whether you always get what you deserve. The test is whether you can go through things that could have made you bitter and somehow still refuse to let them. Still choose to be kind. Still choose to care. Still choose to do the right thing, even when it feels like the world gives you every reason not to. And I think that's what makes someone good. I actually feel like the people who care the most carry the most, if that makes sense. Because good people don't live a perfect life. Certainly not a painless one. But they keep choosing the good despite the bad.
I just want to say thank you for hanging out however you're doing that, whether it's on the FM dial, maybe the podcast, even the stream. Oh, if you didn't know about the podcast, let me tell you about that real quick. So every day at noon, today's show will show up in podcast form across 5 platforms: Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and YouTube Podcast. Just type in Lifeline Morning Show podcast to find it. Okay? Now, what you're going to find at noon is the focused edition. But there is an expanded version called the Family Edition that you can find the link to inside the description on that focused edition of the podcast. So go to the description. You'll check that out. Also, you'll see a Spotify music playlist, a separate song list, and a Spotify poll, a question I need your answer to, and so much more. And if you would, please, if you enjoy it, would you subscribe and share it with a friend? Again, that's at noon today across 5 platforms: Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, YouTube Podcast. Just type in Lifeline Morning Show podcast to find it today. All right? Sound good? All right. Well, hey, let's hit another song here. I'm getting ready for this day in history. And does tennis make an appearance on this day in history? Well, yes, but not for the reason you expect. Find out at about 9:15. Here's Mercy Me. If y'all will allow me to have just a small moment here, I'm going to call it my dad moment, because every year at summertime, this one memory pops up. And now that we are technically in summer and I have already seen lightning bugs, I got to play you this little piece I put together a few years ago. My little girl was much smaller than she is right now. And it's all about summer. It's all about lightning bugs. And this happened one night. Take a listen.
Daddy, do lightning bugs sting?
No.
Thanks.
Sometimes it's the little things that make life more fun. We are 88.5 JFM, making your day better.
That makes my heart so happy. Do lightning bugs sting? No, they don't. We went out there with a mason jar, a few holes in the lid, and we were catching lightning bugs. Oh, I hope you get a chance to do that. I know you'll have to combat the mosquitoes, but it's worth it because, come on, those kind of memories, they last a lifetime. As we close things out this morning, I want to take us back to this word of life because, I mean, you look up, right, and you can see some pretty majestic things. For instance, a mountain range. I mean, you look at it. It is beautiful. It's solid, rock steady, right? And can you imagine hiking to the top of that mountain and looking down from above? Yeah, amazing. You can see so much more from up there. But you know what? There's somebody who has a better perspective than even those people on top of the mountain. It's the one who made the mountain, the one who can see the big picture. I mean, all of it at one time. And so our strength, it comes from him, not from the mountain, not from anything that we seem to be strong in our lives other than him. I mean, think of it. He created it. So you can trust him today. There's some people who decide to, get out their horoscope. Hey, what does it say for me today? No, don't look to the stars. Look to the one who made the stars. And know that he loves you so much. That's where your strength comes from. So, I hope that today you can walk around with a smile on your face, knowing that the creator of the universe loves you. That's a pretty amazing thing. So, let that fuel you forward today. And be ready to share your faith with somebody. Because when somebody sees you with a smile on their face, they might ask you, so what happened to you? And then you're like, oh, I was just thinking about how good God is. I was just thinking about how much he loves me. I was just thinking about how every time I feel like it's not going to work out, somehow he makes a way where there seems to be no way. Yeah, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for him. And see, right there, that's a testimony. That's you sharing your faith with somebody else. And then they can experience that for themselves. It's a pretty amazing thing. So, yeah, just a reminder, look to him, the creator, for your strength today, for your hope today, for your identity today. And hey, I'll see you back here tomorrow from 6 to 10 for another Lifeline Morning Show. Remember, today's show will be up in podcast form across 5 platforms: Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and YouTube. If you like what you heard on the show, well, you know what? The focused version drops at noon. You can subscribe. That way, if you ever miss the show, you can always catch up. You can catch it there. And if you would, go ahead and share it with somebody who needs a little encouragement. Plus, look in the description for all kinds of good stuff, like the family edition with a lot more of the show involved. Okay? All right. Well, that wraps it up for me. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Have the best day ever. Who do we have here? Oh, it's you. Thank you so much for hanging out and for listening all the way to the end of today's episode. I appreciate you. Hey, if you enjoyed what you heard, would you please share it with somebody today and go ahead and subscribe? We're trying to grow this thing as big as we can to reach as many people as possible. Try to impact some lives. You can help us with that. All right. Well, hey, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Please feel free to reach out. Text me, 256-967-0885, or email Stephen with a V at 885jfm.com. I would love to hear from you.